Well, the 4-3-3 served us very well for a very long time. We had to make a change last episode to a new system, and who knew that such a little change was going to pay such big dividends? As we take a look, we have not lost since the end of the last episode. We dropped that 2-0 decision to Mainz. Since then, we have given up 1 goal in the league, and we are hoping that the run can continue. Will it? Let's find out together, shall we? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 20, which is coming out on the 20th, by the way, which is also my birthday, so happy birthday to me, of the return of TSV 1860 Munich. I already got off track so early in the episode. Also, move the camera because I feel it's going to be a little bit less intrusive, so let's see how this works out for the next couple of episodes. But after the last episode and the loss to Mainz, 1-0 victories over St. Pauli, 3-0 victory over Nuremberg, 1-0 over Karlsruhe, and 2-1 over Holstein Kiel, and that was given up later in the game. We were up 2-0 after a pair of goals by Finn Lackemacher, who also has 3 in his last 2, by the way. It was on a set piece from the middle of the field. You know, they threw it forward. Guy was on a run. Great through ball. Nothing the goalkeeper could have done. But that is the only goal we have given up in the league, and we're looking to continue it against Ingolstadt and Paderborn, 2 matches that are very, very winnable for us, as Ingolstadt finds themselves near the bottom of the table, currently in 15th place. Paderborn in 11th. They are reverse fixtures over the matches that started off this Premier season in the second Bundesliga. So where does that put us on the table, you ask? In very good position, currently sitting in 5th place on goal difference on 31 points after 17 matches. So the first half of the season is over. After the loss to Mainz, we were in 10th or 11th. So we have slowly but surely climbed up the table. 10 wins out of 17. We have lost 6. Obviously, most of them came a while back with the 1 draw. So we are in a great position and looking to move forward with some aplomb, keep this momentum going. We're only 5 points out of that playoff spot that could earn us a spot in the Bundesliga for next season. Can we get out of the second Bundesliga in 1 year? Things may get a little dicey as we try, because who knows what kind of transfer budget we're going to have. We are in a transfer window right now. We're not seeing any activity as of yet because we like the team as it is. We're actually a little bit bloated, honestly, in numbers. We have a few more guys than we would normally expect. Here's how we're going to match up against Ingolstadt. It's going to be Kretzmar in goal. We're going to give Bauerle an opportunity at the left back as we come in off of the winter break. Even though Victor Olmo is our starter, we want to make the parent club Bayer Leverkusen happy. We're going to give Bauerle a start. Najar and Papadopoulos have been our primary starters in the central defense, and they are going to stay there. Zvigel playing very well on the right backside. He will be starting there as well. It's going to be Volbrecht in the middle of the midfield. The wingers are Conte and Kanga, who has moved back into that position. He's been excellent so far as he has come in on his loan with a pair of goals and an assist in 6 appearances. In the attacking midfield will be Rezic and Talon Duman, who has now formed a nice bond and partnership with our striker, Finn Lackemacher, who was feeling a little bit uneasy and thinking about exploring his options at the end of his contract, which doesn't expire until the end of next season, but we were able to talk him down off of the ledge. He's only 22 years old. He has been absolutely fantastic for us. Oh, wait, is he 22 or 24? Either way, he is a great young player. He's been fantastic for us, and as we mentioned earlier, he's been scoring 3 goals in the last 2 matches, so we're going to see if we can continue that as we take on Garino Capreti's squad playing the 4-3-3 that we have since abandoned. We're looking to keep our nice run in the league going. We've won 4 in a row. Let's make it 5, shall we? It's going to be wet, 44 degrees. Not the greatest conditions here at the Grunwalder Stadion, but we're hoping to make things happen. And Zvigala, oh my God. Early on, 5 minutes in, Zvigel is going to be sent off with a bad tackle. It didn't even look like he touched the guy, but we're just gonna go with the back 3. We're going to move Najar in the middle. Bauerle's going to come over to the side. I hate to replace him So he's going to stay in there. So we're going to be playing a 3-3-2-1 as we move forward. We're going to take Kanga off of that attacking duty, and we're going to put him more in support as he's going to need to come back, as well as making Papadopoulos and Barley more of like a wide center back. We're going to see how Barley's going to do as we confirm these changes. So an unfortunate incident. So we're going to lose Vigala for not only this match, but the next one as well. We are going to fine his butt because that is just absolutely uncalled for. That was a complete and utter waste of our resources. As Kretzmar's going to send it forward. Knocked down by Rezek. Thrown ahead. Talon's got Lockenmacher. He's in. Beats the goalkeeper. He scores. Picks up number 11 on the year for our striker, Finn Lockenmacher. He now has 4 goals in his last 3 matches and puts Munich ahead, down a man, 1-0. What a pass by Talon Duman. That's why he's a playmaker. Vasil came out to try to make the stop. Lockenmacher just pokes it past him, puts it in the back of the net for the 1-0 lead. But Ingolstadt coming back just moments later, thrown in the middle, Fraulo. Right wing side, Bruckner in the middle. Nejar takes out this man, and that's going to be a penalty. Guys, what's happening here? Hopefully Nejar doesn't get sent off for this. They have awarded the penalty, so an opportunity for Ingolstadt to tie things up as Kretzmar waits on his line. Bialic is to take it. Kretzmar goes in the right direction, but he can't stop it. Bialik with his 10th goal of the season, and Ingolstadt has equalized at 1. 10 minutes left to go in this half as Ingolstadt looks to bring it forward again. Fraulo. Looks like we are a bit weak in the midfield while we are down a man like this. So Fraulo to send it from distance, but Kretzmar is going to make a very easy stop. And I thought that maybe we'd get an opportunity off of the highlight, but alas, it was not to be. As we approach 5 minutes remaining, Ingolstadt taking the play to us as we are down a man. We are down one of our defensemen. We are a very good ball player in Zvigala. So we are going to have to make some changes at the half because I don't think Bowerly is the right guy in there, as we have hit the half. 8 shots to 11 in favor of Ingolstadt. They have the XG battle going on. We are equal on shots on target. That really doesn't mean very much. We're going to say we've been unlucky so far because Vigala getting sent off was, quite frankly, very unlucky. Olivier NZ is going to come in. He can play both left and center back, so we think he's going to be put in a very good position. He has not played in a while. He was injured, so this would be his first match back. We're going to take a look at our formation as we go on, see if we maybe need to go a little bit more defensive. We are going to go into a bit more of a cautious mentality as we head into the start of this second half. So NZ is on. Anton Bowerly is off. Let's see if we can do anything with this. At this point, I will take a 1-1 draw. Any points when you are down to 10 men is never a bad thing. Can we pull out a victory? That would be absolutely fantastic. Not expected, though, at this point. And it's a shame that we were put in this position because this game coming in was immensely winnable against Ingolstadt. And I don't know if we're going to be able to have the juice and get that opportunity as we tick in to past the 16-minute point, about 25 minutes left in the match. Finn Lockenmacher has picked up an injury, so Arul Petak is going to come in. We have him in on loan from Bayer Leverkusen. He's going to get an opportunity for the young man. Also coming off is going to be Valbrecht, as Max Rosenfelder is going to take his place, and those are the 2 changes we're going to make. We trust you to make a difference. Please make us proud. Petak is in for the injured Lockenmacher, and we hope that it is not a long-term injury and it's just like a minor knock. That's not going to keep him out. I'd really hate to derail our season based on that one injury to Finn Lockenmacher. But it also looks like Rezek has picked up a knock, unfortunately. He is going to continue to play, I believe, as we're going to shout some encouragement out to our team as we control it in the midfield. Papadopoulos going to send it long. Can Petak get under it? No. It's played back to Vasil. Ahead for Bruckner. Beck trying to feed a man. He's got Costly in. Costly across, and a shot by Bialik looking for his second goal of the match. He skies it, puts it over the crossbar. Crisis averted, and we're going to hang on As of right now, I think we're going to hang on to a 1-1 draw. And it looks like we are going to hit full time. So 1-1 is your score, even though we went down a man only 5 minutes into the match. We still picked up a 1-1 draw and very important points. Sad not to win at home against the team near the bottom of the table, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And certainly not the news we were hoping to get. Finn Lachenmacher's injury was a bit more severe than we thought. Twisted ankle, he's going to be out for the next month. But luckily, Stefan Lex is back. Maybe Patak will get game time. Maybe Rezic. Maybe we'll throw Conte up there. I don't know. Haven't made any of those decisions. Also, Jakub Rezic did pick up a knock. He's only going to be out for a day, though. His ankle is only bruised, so that should be fine. We've gone on a 5-match unbeaten streak, and we're holding position in 5th place for right now. A couple of teams around us do have a game in hand. We're sitting in 5th on 32 points. Only 4 points out of that playoff spot behind Nuremberg. Team that we did beat on the run-in when they were in 2nd place, so they're actually heading down the table right now. So the game against Paderborn could dictate where we go from here. Thanks to the suspension of Zvigala, the injury to Finn Lachenmacher, and Patrick Sondheimer having a cold, a number of changes are in store. Oh, and by the way, Anton Bauerle just got recalled by Bayer Leverkusen. They didn't like that we weren't playing him enough. Not really the greatest senior affiliate, in my opinion. Probably should have picked somebody else. So we've got a few changes on tap. Tom Kretzmar, of course, is going to stay in goal. Victor Almo is going to come in at left back. Daniel Vine is going to come in at right back, replacing Zvigala. Nejarin Papadopoulos will remain in place. At the defensive midfielder position for this match is going to be Max Rosenfelder. Conte is going to remain on the left wing. Albion Vernetzi, though, is going to come in and play the right, as we're going to move Kanga into the left attacking midfield position next to Taylon Duman. And making his debut, is this debut? It is his debut. He was out on loan. We recalled him just about a week or so ago because he was playing so well. He's really developing, so we kind of want him under our umbrella with a bit of stiffer competition. Is going to be Rezart Izeni. Izeni, the 17-year-old striker, making 525 euros per week. Been showing great numbers, great form in both training and on the pitch while he was out on loan. In fact, he picked up 11 goals and 4 assists in 23 appearances in Albania. So he's back in Germany, looking to get things done for his squad. And he's hoping to do it against the Paderborn squad that is on the way down. Losers of their last 5 in a row. They are in terrible form. We are not. We are the favorites. Currently sitting, as we talked about before, we have dropped into 6th place now that those other teams have caught up to us. We do now have a game in hand, though, on Mainz, Hanover, and Nuremberg. So a win today will pull us even in matches played and only 3 points behind Nuremberg for that playoff spot. Let's go. So we're hoping to make great things happen. We have shuffled the deck quite a bit, and we may have to dip into the transfer market in this final week of the January window, but we'll see how we do here as Vine carries it up. Looking right wing for Vernetzi. Can't find him. Thrown ahead. Papadopoulos will recover, though. Conte flipping it forward. He's got Izeni. Izeni chips the goalkeeper, but he chips the goal as well. That's going to be a goal kick for Paderborn. First shot of his senior career, and he doesn't hit the target. But that's okay. The goalkeeper was challenging. It was not an easy shot, as Olmo will play it for Kanga. Back for Olmo. Kanga with it once again. 2 men on him, throwing it for Izeni. Izeni this time does hit the target, but Huth able to make the save. It doesn't matter, though, because it looks like Rezart Izeni was offsides. Looking for another opportunity as Kanga takes control in the midfield. Off of the heavy touch. Najar for Rosenfelder. Left wing Conte. Moves it to the inside and pushes it forward as it gets past not 1 but 2 men. Conte in the middle. Taken down is Kanga, but Izeni is going to score on his debut. It is 1-0, 1860 Munich. 12 minutes into this match, or in the 12th minute, I should say, as Conte moving it forward, doing a great job handling the ball, throws it into the middle. Kanga taken out by Lawrence. Taylon Duman taken down, but Izeni is able to pick up the loose ball and put it past the goalkeeper for a goal on his debut. Finn who? We are, of course, just kidding, as it is Finn Lockenmacher's job to lose. 28th minute as Paderborn takes control in the middle third. Kanga, though, stepping in front of a pass. He's going to grab it, but Arslan will take it away from him. Played back to Lawrence, who will look to reset the Paderborn offense. Schlepelka plays it forwards. Berni. Musiala loses it. Talon Duman thrown ahead. Izeni. Nice touch. Izeni with a shot. Gets through Huth. And he's got a brace on his debut. It is 2-0 1860 Munich. Rezak Izeni. What a defensive play by Najar. Talon Duman to Vernetzi. Thrown ahead. Izeni with a great first touch. Rockets it from outside of the box. Huth way off of his line. Tries to make the stop, but he can't handle it. It goes into the back of the net. And 1860 Munich is cruising so far in this first half. Rezak Izeni with a pair of goals in the 12th and 28th minutes. Finn who? No, seriously, I'm just kidding. Waning moments of the first half, though. An opportunity for Paderborn to pull within one. Musiala with a free kick. He's going to go for gold. And he's going to miss as halftime hits. That was only their second shot of the match. We're out shooting them 9-2. Obviously, no shots on target for them. And we are definitely winning the XG battle. They have gotten the best of possession. I found with this tactic, our possession numbers are down, but we are making the best of it. We've only given up 2 goals so far in 5.5 matches as the second half is underway. No changes to be made for 1860 Munich. We are cruising on all cylinders as the ball makes it back for Rosenfelder, trying to feed Izeni. It's knocked away and cleared, but recovered. Izeni now in, and does he have the hat trick? It's thrown off of the goal line. Conte ahead, looking for Izeni again, and Paderborn is going to clear on the third attempt. That looked so close. Corner kick opportunity, though, and they're going to take advantage. Jamie Lawrence, his first goal of the season. Musliha with a pretty good corner delivery. Our defense unable to do anything with it. Lawrence picking it off far post, putting it past Kretschmar. So we've now given up 3 goals, but we do still lead 2-1 with 35 minutes remaining in this match. We are going to keep an eye on the fitness of our players, see how things are going, maybe rotate some guys in who maybe haven't been getting as many opportunities as we'd like. And Musliha trying to make it 2 off of the corner into the middle. That one's going to be cleared, but Paderborn is going to regain control. Musiala again in the middle, unsold with the header on, but just missing. It's going to go wide. Whew. Yeah, those crosses into the middle always make me a little bit nervous. Closing in on 20 minutes left to go. We're going to make some changes in a minute. Big long throw in by Vine, but Paderborn takes over. Dos Santos pushing it forward. He's going to rocket it, and he's going to throw it above everything. So not much of an opportunity. Talon Duman is going to get a bit of a rest. Martin Kopolansky will come in and take his spot. Is there anybody else who's feeling a little bit tired? Not really playing as well as we would like. Rosenfelder, he's doing okay. Tim Wahlbrecht is going to come in. We're also going to give Olivier Nzi an opportunity at the left back as he replaces Victor Almo. 3 changes to be made. Go out there and make an impact. Is everyone motivated? Yeah, they are. So 20 minutes left to play. We're holding on to a 2-1 lead. Paderborn did get one back on a set piece. The corner kick, near post. Near post corners seem to work quite often here in this match, but we are still leading. We are hoping that we can take this road victory, increase our unbeaten streak in the league to 6 as we creep into the final 10 minutes of this match. We're going to make a few additional changes as Papadopoulos is going to come out. He's a little bit tired to be replaced by, Philip Antovsky will move in Z into the middle, and Antovsky is going to go on that left wing side. We're also going to knock down our tempo. We're going to start wasting as much time as humanly possible. We're also going to distribute it a little bit slower. We're going to slow everything down. We're going to confirm those changes as we move forward into the final 5 minutes of regulation in the match. The 90 is going to expire. 3 minutes left have been added on. Not a ton of activity. Hopefully no highlights. We get to the end. It's another victory. 2-1 is the score. Jamie Lawrence picking one back for Paderborn. But Rezart Izeni, my opinion, man of the match, picking up a brace in his debut for 1860 Munich. That was a fantastic win for us against the mid-table squad, one that was on the way down. We kept them. We held them down. We have pulled into 4th place on 35 points. We're only 11 off of the lead, but Mainz does kind of have our number. We passed Arminia Bielefeld, who also seemed to have our number earlier on in the season. 3 points behind Nuremberg and a shot at the Bundesliga next season. Our unbeaten streak is now 6 games. Very good news. And we have nothing but second Bundesliga action coming up. We are going to go forward. We're going to come back in the middle of March for matches at home against Bochum and away to Fortuna Düsseldorf. 2 teams I don't think that we've seen yet this season. Hopefully, we're going to continue on this good run, and we're going to have news as far as our potential promotion positioning coming up as we march toward the end of our first campaign here in the second Bundesliga. Thank you very much again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please give us the big thumbs up. Any like on the video, any subscription to the channel definitely helps us out as we continue to grow. We've moved past 30 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who has turned on their notifications so they know when the next episode is going to drop. Thank you to everybody who likes and comments on the video as well. I really appreciate you helping grow. I was very worried when we started doing this that I'd be talking to myself and maybe 3 other people. The fact that dozens of you are watching each and every one of these videos 3 times a week really makes me feel good, so I really do appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you back later on against Bochum and Fortuna Düsseldorf, and until the next episode, bye-bye.